What's up, agency owners? Dion here, and in this video we'll discuss the employer of record, or the EOR, in healthcare staffing. An employer of record is simply a company or organization that takes on the responsibility of being the official employer for a group of workers. EORs employ the people that companies need to keep business flowing. In healthcare staffing, some companies choose to be their own employer of record. To do so, they have to apply for their own workers' compensation policy for their staff. They maintain professional and general liability insurance on all staff, and they risk being responsible for any injuries or mishaps that occur involving each of their employees. Others choose to outsource these tasks to EOR companies so that they can stay focused on the core of their business, which is usually sales, marketing, and recruiting. EOR companies are often mistaken for PEO companies, or professional employment organizations. Both companies will support you with your back office tasks. Now, while they are similar in many ways, the major difference between the two is that a PEO doesn't take on the full burden of being the employer of record for your staff. Instead, they serve as a co-employer. They'll take on the responsibility for benefits, payroll, and insurance, but everything else falls on the shoulders of the staffing firm. This means that a staffing firm will need to have their own workers' comp policy to work with the PEO, which is difficult for new staffing firms with no proof of employment history. EOR companies are the actual employer of the staff that you're contracting out to work each day. So, should you become the EOR of your own staffing firm, or should you outsource your load to a company that specializes in providing these services? There are cons to being your own EOR. For example, it is difficult to manage compliance if you have employees in several different states, which limits your scalability. You want to be able to hire the best people where the best opportunities are and transition smoothly into those markets. Things change quickly in staffing, so it's important to take advantage of the opportunity during the lifetime of the opportunity. Benefits to working with an EOR. An EOR will collect and process timesheets, and then process and fund your payroll. Pay your employees and invoice your client. Issue W-2s to contractors. Deposit and file your taxes. Handle unemployment insurance claims. Handle workers' compensation. Create employment contracts and/or an addendum to your company contract. Handle employee onboarding and offboarding, which does include verification of having a certificate of insurance, completing and storing credentials, background checks, drug screenings, offering and handling benefits, and even termination of employees. Management of other compliance factors like local labor laws and regulations. When selecting an EOR, you want to ask the right questions to decide if you're making the best decision for your company. Questions like, are they internationally compliant with local laws? Are they experienced working with your industry and niche? How can their system help make the employee hiring and management process as smooth as possible? If you're in staffing, you're in sales. Your time is best spent there. Consider hiring a full-service back office company like the examples below: Fox Hire, Signature Staffing Solutions, Boss. If you're looking for more information on EOR services, or if you're curious about what it takes to create a 6 to 7 figure staffing business in 90 days or less with no prior experience, click on the link in the description below this video.